the tire's rolling right through. Why can't you make all bike tires puncture-proof just like this one?
Let's see.
No.
No. Okay.
Welcome back to the garage. So normally we talk about tires for cars here, but today is going to be about something much lighter. We brought in an expert for lighter wheels from Continental. Welcome, Oliver Vauth.
Hi, Daniel.
Good to have you here. Nice entrance. So you don't just work in the bicycle world.
As you see, it's also that I can compare my hobbies with my engineering background to work as a product manager for Continental.
Okay, well I hope you're going to feel at home here today. We've turned the garage into a bike shop. So tell me, how much work really goes into making a bicycle tire?
Yeah, so there's a lot of work going into it. So it's different about compounds, what gives you the grip, or puncture protection. So we have a lot of different technologies that come into our recipes.
A car driver usually relies on 4 wheels, but a cyclist only needs 2. So does the engineering need to be twice as good?
It's more extreme. With our cycle tires, you have a thinner touch point. So our touch point with the ground that brings you the safety is not bigger than this 2 euro piece.
Wait, so you're telling me my safety depends on a piece of rubber that's no bigger than this?
Yeah, seriously. So if you're in the Tour de France and our pro teams are using the Grand Prix 5000 TTTR, so if you be in the downhill section and you go up to a speed of 100 kilometers, what you can easily reach, this tire is the only safety that you have as a connection with the street. And also, it's not that it needs to bring you the safety. You also need a good rolling resistance, a good puncture proof, and everything is within this cycle tire.
So what's the secret behind modern bike tires?
It's everything about the compound. Our famous compound that is also used in the Tour de France is the black chili compound.
Black chili, that sounds like grandma's secret recipe.
Yeah, it's a kind of. You can also compare it like a situation in the kitchen. So you also use some salt or pepper. We also compare natural rubber and synthetic rubber to give you the perfect compound. I can't tell you so much about the secrets, but yeah,
okay,
in this way.
The kind of a hidden formula. But tell me, how does that translate to the road?
I brought you this handlebar because I think it's the easiest version to explain you a soft compound comparing to a stiff compound.
Okay, I need the grip tape or a bike tire depending on my specific needs.
Let's come from the handlebar more to our tires. So here we have the super soft compound.
Oh yeah, this feels really sticky, almost like soft clay.
Yeah, and can you compare it with this compound?
Oh, that's harder, stiffer.
So that is more our soft compound that you used more on the rear axle or in the rocky terrain. That also your durability of this tire is longer. And this super soft compound in the downhill World Cups is used on the front wheel because with this you have the best grip if you go into the corner.
Ah, okay.
And look around, we have some urban tires, we have gravel tires, some road tires. You choose the choice of riding you want to do, and we have the perfect fit for you.
Grip and speed are great, but on the road you hit reality. So we've set up a little parkour of horrors for our bicycles to see how the compounds hold up when things get sharp. Thanks, Oliver. Okay, and ready, steady, go. Okay, yeah. So you can really feel the tread working.
Yeah, so our tires are not just made for gravel, so please continue and go into the sand.
Okay, and yeah, I'm sinking, but I feel stable.
That is for sure the tires made for this. And also our tires have protection layers, so you also can withstand like this glass section over here.
And okay, wow, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, you can really hear the sound of a broken glass.
Yeah, but the tire's rolling right through.
Yeah. So let me check your rear tire, also the section where you hit the glass. So yeah, I can see no puncture.
Okay, so nothing can stop me with these tires?
In the reality, there could be a situation where our tires can also get flat. So there is no 100% puncture-proof tire. Let's move a little bit into the tire and let's focus on puncture protection. So as you have seen in the experiment, our tires are puncture-proof and we can ensure this with either a rubber layer like this or some textile breakers. So these rubber breakers are more used for easy commuting. And the easiest way to think of is this plexiglass here. So this is like our rubber breaker. If I throw a ball into it, it will withstand. If I now use this stone over here and I will throw...
Whoa!
Yeah, let's see.
No.
No, okay. The tire can also break.
Could you just make the rubber even thicker?
For sure, but then you have some trade-off. You will not be as fast because we're adding weight to the tire. For that, we have some textile breakers that you can see here by the pure contact tires. It's Poly X or Vectran. Was also used in our pro cyclist teams or in the MTB section. So for this, I brought the net. And if I throw the ball into the net, you see the net is deforming.
Yeah, the net doesn't break, obviously.
Yeah, correct. So it's a little bit like our textile breakers. So they will deform, but will come back into their position where they were before. Let's come back to our tires over here. So as the net, our textile breakers, you can see over here.
Yeah, I can really see the fabrics and layers like the steel mesh of a car tire.
Yeah, correct. But you can also see already here a Poly X breaker, what we are using from our car tires. Next to the Vectran breaker, it's also a different kind of textile breaker, what we are using in the racing tires.
Why can't you make all bike tires puncture-proof just like this one?
Because it's also a cost point. So if you do easy commute, you can use a rubber breaker. If you be in the more athlete way on riding, you definitely use the textile breakers.
Okay. Well, from now on, every time I see somebody on a bike, I think I'm going to be wondering what type of tire they have. Thank you for that, Oliver. Thank you for broadening my horizons.
My pleasure.
Yep, so that's it for today on The Garage.